All right, Eliza. So I'd like to begin with a little introduction about myself, the organization,
Mhm.
and the process we follow. So my name is Asim Siddiqui. I lead the talent acquisition team over here at Horizon Technologies. So we are a BPO service provider having clientele across the US and Canada that belongs to different industry. So we have different requirements that we receive from them, and we hire resources all across Pakistan. We are based in Karachi. Most of our strength is also here, but we do have some resources working remotely from different areas of Pakistan as well.
Mhm.
So once we are done with this conversation, we will be sharing your profile with the management and the client based on which they will make a decision on how to move forward, which is why we wanted to record this call. All right.
All
So
right.
I have your resume. Uh,
Yes.
Pretty much speaks for itself, but I'm sure you have received the job description and understand what the role entails.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. I have received the JDs and I have gone through. And according to the JDs, I did not find any difficulty in that. Just I have few questions about it. If I do the work remotely, because I'm willing to do it from home. So the thing is, I have few questions. If you allow me to ask,
Please, please.
before if you want to ask me any question about my resume,
No, no, go ahead.
first we can do that. Okay, so as I gone through with the JDs, it says that it's a simple data entry with entering the data of this lost returned envelopes. And what I did find out from my this thinking was, before knowing the profile of the company, that what you are doing actually is that maybe something is returning from the customer, and you need to record it to collect the accurate data that the whom address is not correctly means collected by us, or like that. So I want to know that if I am doing a physical work at the office, so I have the return envelope with me. So when I'm doing any remote type of work with companies, so the file will be shared with me that these are the envelopes that have been returned from the customers, and we need to rectify, or we need to solve, and we need to find out the correct address for them, like that. So I need to figure out this thing.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't understand that.
Sure, sure. So I'd like to tell you a few things. First of all, as I
Mhm.
mentioned before, we are a BPO service provider. So in more simpler words, most of the time we work as a middleman. So as
Middle.
far as the description of the role is concerned, the JD that you have is pretty much all the information we have at this time is similar to you. So, the better information about the role of exactly what they're looking to get out of you or any other candidate they're looking to hire is at the time of face-to-face interview with them, which of course will happen on the result of this session. We will be sharing this profile along with your profile, the recording of this call with the client and the management. They will
Fine.
view it and see how you fit the role or the requirement that they have in mind. And of course, we'll take it from there.
Sure.
Secondly,
Yes, please.
most important thing, job description are more oftenly I mean, it's a layman term, but especially among
Yes.
the technical people,
There is nothing. Yeah, there is much more about that. The JDs are written over there, mentioned.
No. So the point that I was trying to make is, most people refer to as a wish list. So most company, they throw in every technical terminologies in the job description, mentioning that they need this, they need that, and
Okay.
so on.
Hello.
You cannot hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you see me moving? No? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where you lost me, but I'll take it from the top. So most of the time, the job description we receive from the clients are more of a wish list. So in simpler words, they throw in every technical terminology inside the JD, saying that they need this and they need that, someone who knows the janitorial work and the development side and so on and so forth. So in actuality, they're looking for a very selected set of skills from a candidate, and you have to keep in mind that these clients that we have are small businesses based in US, and for some of these clients, this is the first experience of hiring a remote staff outside the continent, not just a city or a country, but outside the continent. So they're not expecting, or they don't have the previous experience of handling the remote staff, which is why I'm just assuming, a ball parting, that most likely that the job description that they have shared with us and we have shared with you is for a staff member they were probably looking for on-site initially. And they thought, okay, this is not working out, so why don't we look for remote staff outside of the continent? So this is most likely what is happening. I read your concern, which is you just mentioned on the job description. They have mentioned a couple of lines that is required or can only be done by an on-site staff, not a remote staff. So which, this is something we can definitely bring up at the time of a final interview, or most likely they will clear this out themselves. If not, yeah, we can definitely bring this up. All right. So nothing to worry about at this stage. Obviously, if it's not physically possible, nobody can do it. All right.
All right.
All right. So Aliza, we have your resume, as I was saying before. It'll be great, as per the job description, if you can talk about your experiences as per the requirements that are mentioned in the job description, what you have done, how relevant do you think, or your skill set are according to the description that are mentioned in the job description. That'll be great.
Yes, as far as concerned my experience, I have 18 years of straight experience working on site with in the education department. I have started my career from very beginning. You can say it is a front desk officer. As a front desk officer, I started my career, and back in 2005, January 2005, and till now I was working until I shifted to Rawalpindi here. So in this long journey of in my career, I have met different challenges and different proposals, and I have achieved my milestones as well, which I set previously. And definitely, obviously, your milestones change according to the time periods. So the thing is that mainly I was the first, you can say the 7 years of my career are, you can say they are more relevant to the public dealing, because I was actually first, I was a front desk officer, meeting staff and meeting new customers and greeting and everything, to note down and record the data and who is coming and etc. etc. Later on, depending upon my performance, I stepped into the admin as an admin staff. Then again, I had this customers, and the great customers, the big part of the customers we had were the students and the parents. And I was mainly doing the counseling of the student, and I had a target of a student changing, creating at that time the ACCA and CA were at the time there was the certificate program. So we had to create a need. Actually, there wasn't any need. There wasn't any awareness of certification program. So what my target was, bring the customer's mind. You have to shift the mind of the customer from the degree to the certification. Okay, because we have the perception, if you have a degree, you will achieve everything, right? You have done your BCom, you have done your BBA, you have done, means you have your degree, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, whatever. But if you are doing certification is nothing, and you will not have any career in that. So we had a target, we had a challenge to create, no, this is certification. What is the CA? We had to create awareness among the parents. And then we had to change the mind of the students and parents. No. And obviously we were selling the product, so we have to tell them obviously there are the cons and pros, but we had to do it. So we created the need. So to sell the product, we had to create the need first, because there were no needs at that time, and people were more into the degree. So I was doing the customer dealing too much in the first 7 years of that. Then I promoted as a branch manager, and then I handled the complete branch and everything. Then I had a break also. Then again, I was working as an administration staff in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, in Pakistan International School, Jeddah. And there I had and I was associated with British Council Jeddah as well, with the external examiner, as an external examiner, and then I was working with them as an admin assistant also in the examination department. So I have so many different flavors of customer service experience, administration experience, different type. So according to the JDs of this, what I have been provided from you, what is all of it doesn't seems that it is a direct, something is that we have to contact the customer directly. So I was into the B2C, you can say, we were selling the business to the customer, and we were more customer oriented business, as we were selling the product of our college. So the thing is, the more of the time of my career has been passed in the dealing with the customer. Recently in this, when I was as a program coordinator, I was doing in the last this few years of my career. I was also dealing with the customers, the parents and the students, and resolving their issues, and selling my obviously when I rejoined the CAMS again, so my product was changed. Previously I was in the professional program, and later again I came back in the degree level program. So again I had to create a need for the degree again. So I had to change mind from selling that product to different product.
Okay.
So it's a basic rule. So I have gone through the JDs, and JDs is not that much difficult for me to adopt. That this I cannot do it. Just one thing was that you cleared that this will be bringing up later on.
Correct.
That how it will be move on.
True.
So I didn't find any difficulty.
Okay, that's good to know. All right. So listening to you based on your statements, I'm assuming that you're currently not working with CAMS.
Yes, I have actually. Yeah, the last time I did not updated my this resume, so I have left the job in July.
Okay, July last.
Yeah, July last, 15 July 2023 was the last day.
Okay, and I was told that you recently moved to Rawalpindi.
Yes, I really shifted 6 months ago.
Okay. All right. So, we would require you to update your resume and send it back to us. And while you're at it, would it be possible you to, put some more details on the, like every experiences do you have, like with CAMS or all the previous experiences that I mentioned with British Council and so on and so forth. Like, the descriptions you have mentioned with Pakistan International School, Jeddah, again with CAMS, then with Tapalti, these are fine. I mean, that kind of defines the role that what you have done, your day-to-day task and so on and so forth. If you can do the same with all
CAMS.
Right. So I don't know how to say it. KSAALTTESOL.
It's all even just an it was a seminar and workshops they used to conduct. And I attended that for this was happened for the teachers, because I'm a private tutor as well. So those were happening there for the teachers, Saudi teachers, and international teachers, whoever. It was a platform of the teachers workshop. So I attended for that, and it is fruitful for if anyone is looking for the best tutor. But it is an additional advantage that I have been attending these type of workshops and seminars. So Quetzal was like that.
Okay. So that and British Council and that then CAMS again, your most recent experience. If you can add
Yes.
details of what you've been doing, your day-to-day tasks, and try to move it more around the description that I mentioned on the job description for this role. Emphasize more on that besides other things. That'll be great. The sooner it'll be better, so we can submit your profile. We can take it from over there. So in your past experience, Eliza, have you ever worked in a remote environment, as this will be a remote position for you?
No, in the past experience, I was working on site completely. I did not do any remote type of working. But now onwards,
night shifts?
Sorry?
How do you feel about night shifts?
Night shift is okay with me because I'm a family of 3. I have a son, and my husband is usually around 2-3 months here, sometimes, and 2-3 months there in Karachi. And right now also I'm alone here, so I don't have any problem during the night shifts.
Okay. So just to let you know, like I said before, primarily we prefer to have all the candidates working with us on site here in our Karachi office, but we do offer remote positions even to Karachi resources, but obviously for the out of Karachi as well. But for all the remote staff, no equipment is provided by the company. So everything from the scratch, like mouse, keyboards, PC, monitors, webcams, headphones, so on and so forth. Everything has to be managed by you. If you don't have it, you have to purchase it by yourself. We will provide.
I have the laptop. I have the updated laptop, but I don't know that what is the requirement of the working remotely. Is there any particular software? How much space does it require? How much I have to upgrade my laptop, because it's a normal laptop. So
yeah, the specs, the list of specs we have, it's a very high end specs. I agree, but before your onboarding, I mean, once we make an offer to you, before the onboarding happens, someone from the IT department will connect with you and gain remote access of your machine. They will check everything out, see if it's workable or not, because every client has a specific software that they need to be installed in the resource.
Yeah, sure. Because I have already worked with the Oracle, that's why. So I know that for Oracle, we need to be what type of a PC we must have.
True. So yeah, I will definitely, or Bushra will definitely share the list of the specs that is given by the management, the top management, and you can align those two. The most important thing, I mean, if it's anything above Core i5, I think that's workable. If you have a USB port supported headset, then it's fine. If you have I mean, it seems to be fine. The camera results, you're talking to me on your web laptop, right?
No, I'm from my mobile.
Okay. All right.
It
so
is,
if your laptop webcam is fine, then that's fine as well. Because
laptop camera is also fine.
Okay. So these are the very minor things that I can remember on the top of the head. But yeah, just the main thing that I wanted to let you know is everything has to be managed by you.
See, these are the things.
You're on mute, Aliza. Aliza, you're on mute. You were on mute. If you were saying something, can you say it again?
These are the primary things. Once the company is offering the handsome salary, these are the primary things we can manage easily.
Okay.
So these are the things. If to buy the good headphone, fine. My brother is in Dell Canada, so he can arrange everything for me. And I have access over the good IT products as well. But once I have to confirm myself.
Of course.
See, the thing is, he's in Dell Canada, so I can have a good knowledge upon the PCs that this type of PC will work on. These are the accessories must you have this and that, because I know these things.
That's good to know. All right. So while we're on the subject, can you tell me, if you don't mind me asking, what were you last making at CAMS and what are you looking for now?
See, what I was working with the last with CAMS was a compromise with me. Actually, I was working. I had last I had 53 plus 14 because my son was given a discount completely, so it was paying. It was going for my, so it was 65 plus.
Okay. And
Okay.
what are you looking
Now
for?
I expect remotely, because if I'm working remotely, see, if I can just take your 2 minutes, what I take counsel with the parents as well, that parents if see thinks that the taking online classes should be cheaper and physical should be expensive like that because it's a face to face. I always counsel the parents that taking online classes are they require more efforts than the physical things. Why? Because I have to grab this attention of the students face to face. I have to keep an eye, even something is not in my hand. Okay, if something is not in my hand, even though I have to capture their attention, even though if I have to control them, it requires more efforts, more attention, my electricity, my time. Obviously, if I am teaching you, means this in 1 hour I am teaching only 1-to-1 student. So this happens same here. When I'm working remotely, obviously I have to sit at one place. I have to be very vigilant about it. What is happening on my screen? What I am, whatever. But then it's not about the screen. Then it's about everything now. Then I have to keep an eye everywhere, from where I'm getting the data, from where I have to where I have to send it, from I have to save it. I have to keep a backup. Should not be corrupt. Everything I have to maintain. The maintenance increases. Everything increases. Efforts increases. So what I personally, what my perception about the working remotely is, requires more effort and more. We have to vigilant about it to deliver your best. This is what I expect. So you just tell me that what is your perception that on-site working is, what is the perception of on-site working, and what is the perception of working remotely?
So as far as perception is concerned, for some people, working remotely is much easier as compared to on-site. And for some people, it's vice versa. I mean, if you ask me, I prefer to work on-site. I have the option of working remotely here and previously as well, but I've never worked in my life remotely, unless and until if I have to an emergency cases. But in any other cases, raining, bomb blast, fires, I'll be in the office. I prefer to work in the office. So, it varies from case to case or person to person. So there's no one right or wrong answer for that. But, if you prefer or not prefer working at home, obviously.
No, I prefer working at home because I've started something working at home, during this past 6 months now. So I am going to towards more, because what the main thing is about shifting myself working remotely is from one side to remotely working, because the commute nowadays is going hell out of it. I used to drive by myself, and even though here, after changing the province as well, I came out from cause of here also I found good.
You're on mute again, Aliza.
It's a better environment here, but still, just because of the commute. Commute is the basic thing that I don't want to,
No, I understand.
go
I understand.
far places, and this distance matters me a lot.
I understand. And to save time, eventually. So like I
Save
said
time
before,
eventually, yes.
right. So like I said, it varies from person to person. Every person has a different priorities, and that's how they manage their work and schedule accordingly. So
Yes.
my actual question was, keeping all of that in mind, what would be your salary expectation for this?
Salary expectation will be depending on the work, but still, if you have a budget, if the company has a budget that can afford, it should be 100 plus.
So that's a very vague number. 100 plus.
100 plus. It depends. It depends upon what I gone through with the JDs and the software and the involvement of the employee. So it depends. See, working remotely, whatever I can quote here. It's a second thing, what my expectation and what company offers me. So I gave you this.
Whatever company.
There is always a bargaining. There's always a bargaining.
Of course. And let me be clear, we are not bargaining over here right now. All right. So that part comes later on. I may be the person, saying the same thing again at the bargaining stage. But right now, that's not the time, that's not the place. Right now, I'm trying to connect the dots, share as much information with the client and the management so we can have a clear heading of where we are moving towards, which is why I need at least a bracket, like 100 to 120 is what Eliza is looking for, or 100 to 130 is what Eliza is looking for. So we have a bracket that, okay, this is in the range where we can make a decision.
100 to 110.
Okay, that's good to know. All right. So since you are actively in the market looking for new roles, I'm assuming that you are immediately available given the offer.
Immediately. Completely immediately available.
Perfect. So besides all the question and answers that we have previously, Eliza, do you have anything else that you'd like to inquire at this time?
No, I would just like to go through the website and the company, and I want to know more about the company and services and something like that. Just I will go through about the company. That's it. The JDs I have received the JDs. I have met you. It was very nice to talking to you. It was very polite, and I was very confident, and it was very comfortable talking to you, sir. Likewise. Thank you so much. And this was an amazing talking to you. The thing I just want to know, you can ask anything if you want to ask anything about me about my previous experience. You can ask anything about. You can call CAMS College, any of the employee, and from the top management to the lower staff. You can just ask Miss Eliza. They will tell you everything about me. So there is everything about me.
So normally we don't do that kind of a extensive background check, but yeah, I mean, sometimes that happens if the candidate seems shady enough, but I don't think.
The top hierarchy, from the owner of the camps to from down, everyone knows me. Everyone knows my work ethics. Everyone knows my confidence. Everyone knows means every skills. So they will tell you that once the work is has been given on the table of Miss Eliza, she will take just no time to understand it and execute it.
That's good to know.
Okay. I have been given the cashier work also in the last recent part of my career. So I was doing the accounts as well. That I have never done in my career. But what my principal thought that, no, Eliza, you can do this as well. So I thought, I just told my ma'am that, ma'am, I am not the all-rounder. I cannot play with the notes. I cannot record the cash like this, but I did it. I created the system over there. And at the end, they give me the complete official task of cashier as well, additionally, for the whole branch. So the thing is, I like to take things on my plates, new things, new challenges, new working environments, new work ethics, meeting new people, and get connected with socially with the people, get to know the other people, and work with them.
That's good.
Always.
That's good to know. All right, Eliza, I don't have anything else to ask you. At this stage, we will be concluding this session. I will be waiting for your updated resume, like I said before, in which the current dates are accurate with the camps.
Just I have to update, sorry, I had to cut you. I just have to update the date of the 15th July 2023. And I have to add some more details in my recent career.
Right.
because the
That is
British
not-
Council, British Council details are like just like that, handling
Okay, that's fine.
examination and the administration work. That's dealing the back office work only.
Right.
Back office work.
So your
I
CAMS
don't
experience, as much experience or as much details revolving around the description that is mentioned on the job description of this.
Fine. Okay. I'll try to.
Correct.
I'll try to.
That'll be great.
Yes.
As soon as
Two things
possible,
then.
that'll be great.
As soon as
You can
possible.
share it with Bushra and we'll take it from over there. All right.
All right. All right.
Thank you very much,
so
Aliza.
much.
Take care of
Thank you
yourself.
so much.
Allah Hafiz.
Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.